Welcome to a new edition of the Neon Jazz interview series with California-based jazz drummer Brian Andres. We caught up with him in early May 2020 about releasing his new 2020 CD called Mayan Suite during a pandemic and his thoughts on this whole new COVID-19 quarantine world. A lot was revealed. Enjoy.
Just trying to survive.
Yeah, I hear that. I don't know how Missouri is with the shelter in place, but it's been quite a journey here in California. So, yeah,
It's about the same. We've been stuck at home, and we're not supposed to get out until May 15th. So it's going to be slow, and it's just like the rest of the world. We're all just on shutdown.
yeah. No gigs. It's been a weird. It's been unprecedented, as they say. So.
Yeah, it's a real time. Well, thanks for taking it out, and I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about it. I mean, you got new material coming out, and it's during a time where people can listen, but you can't necessarily do it live. It has to be bittersweet.
Yeah, releasing an album during a pandemic it's been a very bizarre thing. Yeah, I mean, you had a bunch of plans for the release and performances and things like that. I got a tour scheduled for later this summer, which at this point I have no idea if it's a viable option to continue with that or not. But yeah, you just you go ahead and do whatever you can with the plans that you've made and see what happens.
We're all going to get back to live music at some point. What do you hope both the musician and the audience realizes with this time away?
Yeah, good question. I'm hoping that people, I know the musicians are going to come into it. At least I will, and the guys I've been talking to, I think we're going to come back to it with a greater appreciation for playing music together. I mean, most of the guys I know, and myself included, we've taken this time and just spent a lot of time practicing our instruments, But there's something to be said for being in a room with other musicians and creating music. And so I'm hoping that audience, people in general, just to really kind of come back to an appreciation of live music. I hope it's not just a matter of, wanting to go out and get a drink on or whatever, but, search out and hear live music and have a greater appreciation for what that is.
Man, I just really wanted to get some sound bites about the album and what's going on. So thank you for taking a minute out. I really appreciate it. And stay safe out there. And good luck with everything. Man. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
Thanks for listening and tuning in to another Neon Jazz interview, where we give you a bit of insight into the finest players in San Francisco, Kansas City, and spots all over the world, giving fans all that jazz. And thanks to Brian for his time, music, and stories. If you want to hear more interviews, go to Famous Interviews with Joe Domino in the iTunes Store. Visit neonjazz at youtube.com, and for everything Neon Jazz all the time, go to the neonjazz.blogspot.com. Until next time, enjoy the jazz, my friends.
Neon Jazz.